Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers channel with your host, Roy Rogers. Anyway, today, who I have here is a person that's less known, and I would sort of like to get to know Malorn a little bit more.
Less known?
Would you like to say hello to the camera, Malorn?
Nah.
Alright. Anyway, this guy is known to comment on the forums a lot, and you see him on the forums, sometimes on TeamSpeak, and sometimes in the game, but mostly on the forums. I see him like on the forums. Anyway,
Or TeamSpeak.
or TeamSpeak, yeah, TeamSpeak. I mean, he has his own channel, Izzy's Office, if I remember correctly, right?
That is correct.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ask some questions. So, Malorn, I see that on your forums account, I've seen like this one character that you always like to put on there. Like he has like a short haircut, and he has like a coat or something, and he always likes jumping around and throwing things. And I was wondering, who is that character, and how does he inspire you?
That character is named Orihara Izaya from an anime called Durarara. And the inspiration is that he is an information dealer, which is kinda, funny. Also known as a huge troll in the anime, so I went with it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, I know some people like for instance, Blackie, for an example. She's very interested in this anime stuff, and this is what leads to my next question. So I noticed that you and Blackie like sharing art with each other. So what do you all like to draw usually?
I don't draw, she does.
Oh. Does she like drawing anime characters? Does she like a ton of them?
Yes.
Oh, alright. Is there any, is any one of them, your favorite to draw?
Like I said, I don't draw. But as a drawing, her Naruto drawing is exceptional.
Good answer. Question number, I'll just ask the question. Well, Lauren, I mean, I noticed that sometimes you like to troll people, and sometimes you like to be compassionate on it. How, what, how do you decide, or what, in other words, what mood do you decide to be in on a day-to-day basis? Like, for example, you get into a trolling mood, it changes? Like every day, or?
Pretty much, but if I'm bored, I'm out there trolling someone, forum or anything.
Like you do with me from time to time.
Rarely today, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you do that too. So question number 3. So Lauren, I've seen you in that outfit. What inspired you to dress your character that way?
I don't know, I like it.
Nice. I mean, did you like the flaming hair? Or?
Well, it's called Blue Wings, which was epic back in the day. Quite similar to those Super Saiyan hair, the spiky ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was spiky back in the days, and it was really good, even though it's such a graphic way. Since I only had this one, I went to the end that was good.
Nice. I mean, I know I have some players that actually enjoy having reversing, and to this day they still enjoy having reversing.
Mm-hmm.
Scar is an excellent example of a really well-known person um, that that likes having that black reversing hair. I mean, I noticed that some people just enjoy that. Uh, so question number three. So is that out of curiosity, uh, like sometimes I see you like you're very quiet, and then sometimes you're very social. Um, like how how do you judge on a day like when you're quiet, or when you're or when you're flamboyant and outgoing? How do you sort of determine what mood you're going to be in?
I don't. It happens.
Oh, it just spontaneously happens right out of the
Yeah.
sky. Oh, nice. Living in the unpredictable scene.
Exactly. It's more fun.
So, are you always unpredictable?
Pretty much.
Nice. And another thing is that I heard from some people that you are a really good competitive player.
That would be a lie.
That is?
I mean, sure, like, as far as competitiveness goes, it was a part of the game since Gen 1, so most people have, like, the people who have played those games know what's going on, and starting from Gen 3 to 4, people know how IVs and other shit start working, so, yeah, kinda, like, I know the basics, but I don't view myself as a good competitive player, but I know what it takes to do.
Speaking about competitive players, what's your opinion on King Bowser? I noticed that he plays really nicely. Have you seen King Bowser play?
Many times.
Do you like his play style?
Well, he adapts to the changing meta quite good, so yeah, he's okay, but there were better players than him back in the days.
Oh, well, I mean, Lyle is like still like the #1 team as far as competitive.
Nah, Lyle is dead.
Really? What? Man, you know this stuff, and you're doing competitive. Wow.
It doesn't need to be into competitive things to know what's going on.
So who's the new competitive team? Is that like is that Grace now?
Pokemon Hour.
Pokemon Aura. Wow. Ooh. They've taken
Since
Lyle's
they
stuff.
have all the competitive players in one team right now. Okay,
Wow. I mean, just I can't believe the shift.
it's easy.
So the next day it's gonna probably be Cloud, and then the other then.
By the way, I prefer community-related questions rather than competitiveness.
Oh, community. Oh, sure, yeah. So what so all right, player-wise, what do you think in general of the person sitting right next to you? Do you?
Frank Arrow?
Yeah.
Of course, Frank Arrow is one of the oldest players in this game, and also known with the husband Guidus. And pretty sure League of the Extraordinary Magikarps was one of the oldest teams down there, as far as Pokemon goes, in like the earlier days. She's a good person. She's funny at times, also kind.
What, um, so, what do you think of, like, in general, of Lyle members? Do you think they're also charming as well? Because I've seen where they're funny and stuff.
Nah, most of them are assholes. On a daily basis, but they're fun guys in that way.
Oh, what do you think of Cloud members? Since you were in Team Cloud, what do you think of your Cloud colleagues?
Well, there is only one thing I can say about that. The leader is Void.
Oh, what do you
think? It sucks.
Oh.
I mean, if Void is a leader, it means, like, no.
Oh. Alright.
I'm just joking, they're good.
Oh, that's good. So in general, what, I've seen back then where you used to hold competitive areas, and I've seen where, like, it was at 2 Island at that game building, and I think you were there. I think whenever when the location shifted. Why did the location shift? Telling from an older player perspective.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, for instance, old tournaments used to be held in 2 Island at 2 Island at that, you know, at that game corner where yeah, there used to be tournaments held there. Now they moved their location from there over to like
Slipscope.
Yeah. Why the sudden shift? Is it because more players?
Well, it was no, not because of the players, but like since there is 3-tiered battles now, meaning like OU, I don't know, UU. And since the Slipscope has like 3 tables, they can easily move people to there.
Oh, nice. I mean, I was like,
it's all about keeping things tidy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and like
back then, most tournaments would be held in Island 2 next to your house, on top of the mountain.
Huh.
Actually, no, they were all over the place, like wherever your host wants to host them.
Well, I mean, like, how are you supposed to get up there with all those wild Pokemon, though, running around?
Use a repel.
But doesn't that cost money, though?
It wasn't that expensive back in the days.
Oh, alright. Well, maybe that might be a possibility.
That was before the economy update happened.
So, you were there when Lucky Eggs used to be the economy, and I was there too, and I was wondering why did Lucky Eggs die out? Is it due to the duplication glitch that happened back then?
What?
Like, I think remember you were there. I think whenever it, back then before Pokemon dollars were used as economy, they used to use Lucky Eggs as economy.
There were never a duplication bug or some sort happened.
So what did happen to Lucky Eggs?
Money trade, I think.
Oh, well, that I was wondering what happened there. Like I just.
Well, you couldn't trade money, so you could trade Lucky Eggs with Pokemon. And so what people did was put Lucky Eggs on the random Pokemon that, I don't know, Crush Card to use, and then traded all of it.
Oh.
I mean, I've seen trades with around 50 Lucky Eggs being traded for one shiny and shit, like. Now just type in the currency, or just put in how much like you want to put it as an item.
Like back then, I noticed that the shiny Charizard was expensive. How much? Well, what was that like? About 20 to 30 lucky eggs back then?
No,
Like
1,000,
1,000?
thousands. I don't know, 10,000 or something like that. It's like I don't even know. It was going bad.
Wow.
Like shiny Rattata was less than a lucky egg as a currency.
Well, I mean, why do people use lucky eggs as a currency? What's so good about lucky eggs?
Because it's a pain in the ass to get them.
Oh, but can't you use lucky egg to sort of make your Pokemon hold it for XP share though?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Like, isn't there like a plus 50 gain or something after you
No.
like? I know
I
that.
mean, if the Pokemon holds a lucky egg, it will gain um times 1.5 XP per battle than the usual XP you will receive, and XP share doesn't transfer that XP to the holder, regardless if you hold the lucky egg or not.
Oh, I mean that's like, but because like I noticed that lucky eggs did something in the battlefield, but you know, I thought
No,
I
didn't.
huh. All right, so well, were nuggets used as as economy as well, or not really?
No, because there were limited nuggets, you couldn't do anything with it. You
Oh,
could only sell them for money.
oh. Um. All right. Well, like 5K, I think. I have 5K every
Hmm.
time. Yeah. So
It was the original price.
yeah. I mean, and also another question I would like to ask is like, I remember about back in Vernian City, when I first really started, I noticed that that like I've seen like all these shinies all over the place, and like do people literally spend like 2 months or 3 months just hunting for lucky eggs? Malorn?
Yeah,
Like do people spend like
yeah, I said yes.
oh oh sorry about that. uh yeah, I mean it's just like I saw like tons and tons of Chinese all over the place. I was wondering how people got it. All right. Yeah, so uh I noticed that like in the community, like so some of the community members, um they they were together, and then one day the community decides to troll. I mean, in general, um as far as the Pokemon community, and since you were there for all this, is Pokemon generally like a community where people troll all the time, or what? How do you describe the community?
The community is actually cancer, like the shittiest Pokemon community in existence. Basically, it was originated with the first release, where I don't know, some people advertise it on Reddit and other sites like that. So basically, it was formed as a troll community in the beginning, then it started to expand, and like it was known as August Fags in 2012.
And did they change their name to Pokemon?
No, like the first players ever were named the August Fags.
Huh. I thought the
Like,
first.
most players are actually trolls sometimes, since this is the internet, like, that's what you do when you're bored or something.
Oh well, I kind of wish that the internet doesn't do this, but I guess it does, unfortunately. Like the internet likes to troll a lot, and I mean,
The internet doesn't, people does.
oh, um, so just out of curiosity, I mean, like, um, is a community did the community grow out of trolling, or are there still a couple of people that keep the trolls alive?
While you can never kill trolls, so, like, there are people around who still trolls around and not really that harmful to people. On most cases, at least. It's called having fun.
Oh, well, I mean, I just on the forums. I mean, like, here's another question from a community respect. I mean, I noticed that the mods are in the game, but they're a little bit more on the forums. I mean, I noticed this. Like why are more staff on the forums rather than the game? What's so superior?
Because most of the game is depending on the forums, as far as endgame goes and the other stuff. You name it, it's either official tournaments, discussions, bug reports, etc.
Can't you do that on like support request or something? Can't you do that in the game?
You can, but there is no guarantee that a staff member who is responsible for that action is available at the time, so when you make a thread about it, eventually the mod will see and respond.
Oh, so um, like just out of curiosity, like noobs that have completely no idea about what the forms are, like how are they supposed to get a hold of a staff member if a certain player is bullying them or etc etc like the support request it I mean if most of the staff live on the forums then how will a player get a response if they get bullied in the game and they don't and they're not even knowledgeable of the forums.
They can either block someone, which is really easy if you check out what can you do with commands and right clicking. Also, usually staff members link the forums on a daily basis sometimes, on most channels, all global. So it's pretty easy.
Oh.
Also, if you click H, you can see the frequently asked questions, which is also has a link inside to the forums.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, I was just curious on how newbies knew about the forums. I mean, um, like I mean, it's just to me, like like
Well,
I
the
go.
actual case is most gamers don't really care about the forums regarding the game, and that is something that needs to be aware of.
Yeah, I mean, like can't they have like more in-game sort of thing? Like, well, like have like the forums and the game merged. Is that a good idea?
No. Well, it is because you can put up a good support, and also you can like give out a good amount of information to everyone.
Oh, nice. I mean,
But it's not something easy to implement on Pokemon Fire Red game as far as development goes.
well, I mean, the development corner is still busy on how to make Rain Dance available for everyone. I mean,
No, that's easy. They're just piling up too many things into one update.
Like, do you think Rain Dance is going to be available after Hoenn or before Hoenn?
At the same time. So when they implement Hoenn, they will also implement the hotfix for Rain Dance. Because it is a priority regarding the game and game competitive scene, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I mean, like I haven't seen Ludicolo's in the competitive scene, and that's probably why.
King Toes.
Yeah, and also King Toes.
Ludicolo's all Rain Dance runners. Even Electro.
Yeah, I mean Electrode also. I don't see. Well, I mean I have seen Electrode in competitive before, but Electrodes are mostly used for like explosion, sort of, right? Yeah. So and one more question before we leave. So Lauren, how did you get so knowledgeable about the community though? I mean, like some people have been here, like as long as you've been, but yet they don't know anything about the community. They don't even know that there's a forums. Like how did you know so much about this community?
Well, the game was falling and I was looking around if there was something interesting related to it. Then I found the forums. And as soon as you go into the forums and, I don't know, get into TeamSpeak, you know the community better to some extent.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, I mean that's really nice.
But the forums is one thing where you get a glimpse of what the community it is. But in TeamSpeak you see who they really are and like if they are serious about it or not.
Like for an example, do you deem me as serious about the community?
Nah.
Alright. Alright, so anyway, Malorna, it's been a privilege to talk to you. I mean, not many people have interviewed you.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for taking the time to get interviewed. All right, and this is the Roy Rogers channel coming in. Please comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is.
Can I dislike?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Why? You just said like or dislike. So you're giving me the option to dislike as well.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't really recommend it, but okay. Like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers channel signing off. Let me just, there we go.
You don't really have to type that.